MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Roy Hobbs, the National League's leading hitter to this point, takes his swings. Next. Ryan Smiley, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
At the plate, Elvis Franco, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. D-Row, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Smiley has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. J.C. Embry waits on deck. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Hit to third. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting third, the right fielder, J.C. Embry.
So in now for Chicago, J.C. Embry. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now a pitch on the way.
Oh, that's it.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Into the box, Freddie Santiago. Swing, and he pops him up. Holly onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Chet Steadman, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's having a real solid season up to this point, and I know he'd like to get one more notch in his belt to get to that 200 Ks on the season. He's awfully close, so you'd have to think in the back of his mind he'd like to punch out a few here and get into that 200K club for the year.
Now at the plate, Marco Huerta. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And that's the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Monty Holly.
Ready now, Monty Holly. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. One out, nobody on. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Hit hard towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's the first pitch to him. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Ready with the 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Second inning coming up in St. Louis, and with a little bit more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Here comes the first pitch. Ryan Buckner is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Buckner, a switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2029.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Julian Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The third baseman, Isaac Pineda.
Standing in, Isaac Pineda. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Hits this one hard the other way. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Kevin Reyes.
The first baseman, Kevin Reyes.
The pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Reyes takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Adrian Mota will be next. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. So striding in, Adrian Mota. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Justin Marks is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Into the box now, Justin Marks. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. And the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 home.
Ball upstairs.
This one is launched. Look at this. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
Stepping in now, Eric Crocker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Stedman playing here in his age 29 season. He's in his first season of a new 6-year deal, so I'm sure he feels good about that.
Hey, I know multi-year deals can be scary, but this guy is in the prime of his career right now. I expect this to be a win-win for him and the ball club.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. So striding forward now, Travis James. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First pitch on its way. And a curveball in for a strike.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Now another 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Chet Steadman.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Chet Steadman. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Oh, and he misses it.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Elvis Franco.
To the plate now, Elvis Franco, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He flied out leading off the ball game. Fly ball out toward left center field. Marks is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The left fielder, number 24, Adam Greenberg.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Greenberg. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's too high.
Ball 1. A ball and a strike. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. Steadman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a looper to left. Left fielder coming on. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Chris Ochoa.
Shortstop, Chris Ochoa.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. At the plate, Ryan Smiley. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Marco Huerta is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. And the pitch.
That's out.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, I'm surprised by the pitcher right there going to the well for a second straight fastball. He had to feel that that hitter was on the previous pitch.
Digging in the switch hitter, Monty Holly. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
First pitch on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two out with the man at first. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
1-1. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they hold a 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, J.C. Embry.
J.C. Embry.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
To the left side, but it's well foul. The 1-1 home.
No, that's down.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Into the box, Freddie Santiago. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count remains full. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Marks is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Now to the plate, Ryan Buckner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's down.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1-1.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 1-2.
Oh, that's off the plate.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Soft grounder left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It remains 1-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Roy Hobbs. Here's the first pitch to him. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Hobbs is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. 1-1 the count. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Kevin Reyes is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Here's a look over to first. From the belt, the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Count 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Drilled right back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Adrian Moda.
Striding in once again, Adrian Moda. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Changeup laid off down around the shins. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
The left fielder, number 22, Justin Marks.
Now at the plate, Justin Marks, man at first after the 2-out walk.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here's the 0-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cards leave one, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Leading off the inning, Julian Perez. And they'll need him to get something going here. First delivery to him on the way. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The windup and the 0-1. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Another one sent foul. This is flared right back over the mound. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Settling in now, Isaac Pineda. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 now. And the pitch. That's popped up. In there, a base hit.
Boy, D-roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
So now to the plate, Travis James. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. James playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And he takes a called strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Runners on first with one down. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Chet Steadman, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail this one 1-0. Striding in, Eric Crocker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The catcher, Eric Crocker.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Chris Ochoa.
So stepping in, Chris Ochoa. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ball 2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, Ryan Smiley, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
0-2.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Ready for another shot now, Elvis Franco. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. A ball and 2 strikes.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Into the box, Adam Greenberg. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit.
The right fielder, number 7, JC.
At the plate now, J.C. Embry. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Cubs, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Freddie Santiago, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First and second now, 1 man out. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess for the bullpen, as 3 runners are his responsibility. Marco Lopez is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Lopez.
Now at the plate, Ryan Buckner. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Into the box now, Julian Perez. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. And he misses with it, 1-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Looped over toward first, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. They still trail 1-0. Digging in and looking for more, Marco Huerta, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First offering on its way. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Got through the fifth all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the sixth.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in, Monty Holly, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Boy, he had a really sizable lead that time, but it didn't seem to matter. The defense was ready for it, and they cut him down trying to swipe second base. That was a nice, quick release from the catcher.
Bases are empty, one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Digging in once again, Roy Hobbs. Here comes the first pitch. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They lead it 1-0. DJ Sang is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 13, DJ Sang.
Now in the box, Isaac Pineda. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Fastball called for strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. And he can't get to it as it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, and the tying run will be in scoring position.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Stepping in now, Travis James, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Marks moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chet Steadman.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Chet Steadman, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch on its way. Squaring to bunt, but this is a foul ball. Bunt still on here with 1 away as he puts this one down. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Elvis Franco.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Elvis Franco. Here's the first pitch to him.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Cubs strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in, Kevin Reyes. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Adrian Mota.
Stepping in, Adrian Mota. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
2-0 count. The pitch. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Justin Marks will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. That misses. 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-0 count. Here it comes.
3 balls, no strike.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the 3-0 offering is a called strike on the changeup.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Runners on first with 1 down. And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Sean DeSalvo takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
DeSalvo.
Eric Crocker will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Nope, ball 1.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Turned on down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2 and 2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Chris Ochoa.
Now batting, Chris Ochoa. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
0-1's the count.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1 and 2. And he struck him out, so a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Cards strand a couple, but they're up 1-0. Nelson Choi has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Adam Greenberg.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Fouled off. The 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, The right fielder, Embry.
The next Cub up, J.C. Embry. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Freddie Santiago.
Santiago.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Now at the plate, Ryan Buckner 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, outside.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Pitch inside. The throw not in time. He's in there at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
He's set. The 3-2. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Ronnie Smith trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Striding into the box, Julian Perez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And they'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Standing in, Isaac Pineda, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 down, runners at first and second. 3-0 now. Three and one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Good battle. Count remains full. And he fouls this one off. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Travis James, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The set and the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The set and the 2-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Payoff pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, all tied at 1-1. Lindsey Berg is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game.
Lindsey Berg.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The numbers on the year, 272, 7 homers, and 21 driven in. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Marco Huerta. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's kick out.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a chopper down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So now to the plate, Monty Holly, as he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. Squares to bunt, but he can't connect. Strike 1.
You have to find a way to get this bunt down right here. Advance the runners, get them into scoring position, second and third. Anything you have to do to execute this bunt needs to be done right here.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. The 2-2. Fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. Still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Full count now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Roy Hobbs. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Greenberg is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One hit, one left. Ninth inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Bob Neff will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Miguel Vasquez is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the ninth in a tie ball game. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
The pitcher's got to be smarter right there. He blew that fastball right by him, and then he did him a favor by speeding up his bat with a changeup. Nice execution to keep your hands back by the batter.
Standing in now, Elvis Franco. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. The 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-1 pitch. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. A ball hit softly on a line to third. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. One there.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Adam Greenberg.
So digging in now, Adam Greenberg is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
The 1-0. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is high. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
What's that saying? You play to win the game? Well, that was a big roll of the dice to steal third. But it looks pretty genius now that it worked out. Now they just need to execute at the plate and get that go-ahead run home.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Hobbs has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. The throw's offline. He's safe. And here in the ninth, they have taken the lead.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Now here it comes. J.C. Embry is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Huerta will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Cubs lead this one 2-1. Henry Thomas is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Henry Thomas.
Striding in to start the ninth, Kevin Reyes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at-bat.
On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
The third baseman, Adrian Moda.
Ready once again, Adrian Moda. Here comes the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 1-1 home.
Outside, that's a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Thomas has over 40 innings on his line so far, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. Another try at 2-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Justin Marks. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Cardinals down to their final strike here. didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Chicago came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Sean DeSalvo wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Henry Thomas earns the save out of the bullpen, number 38. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes.